traders, this is Rick with your futures trading coach after market update for the live trading alert call room. Today is Friday, November 15th, and I'm going to let you guys know what we did today. Today in the room we had 1, 2, 3 trades. One actually had one break even, one we lost a couple ticks, and I told everybody that that was a potential possibility. It was a very aggressive trade, I even said if you're not up really nice on the week, don't take it, which I don't normally say. And then we had a nice, beautiful winner RS trade up at in the NASDAQ here. So I'm going to run through everything here from left to right real quick. We had a great week. Wanted to keep it simple today. We took a short in the NQ. We had a high level RS, and that was after the 1133 candle 18, and that trade went down for well over 50 ticks. I actually called 05s, and actually it was lunchtime, but it actually missed it a little bit by there, and then it came back down, never came to our entry, but it did finally hit the 05s, and I called that target before, right when we got in the trade, right there. We had closed the room before that, but it was a really nice trade. And then on the ES, we were in here. I told everybody that I wanted it to close above 07. We were in about 06, and I told everybody I wanted to close above 07. It was just bouncing around too much. Didn't happen. We were coming up on 10 o'clock here, and I didn't even realize that at the time, but it just was taking too long after these big red candles, so I just said get out of the trade. I called off the trade. Everybody had the opportunity to get out of break even. The market came down, and we got short, and then I realized it was 10 o'clock. I wasn't even looking at my clock. It was my own fault, but we did add, and I told everybody on this trade if we're going to have to add to the trade, everybody had 3 candles to get out at break even. I said if we have to add to this trade, you're going to have to, we're just losing a couple ticks. We're not playing around with it because there's a potential that if it doesn't come back down right away, it's going to go all the way up, which it did. So we got in here, added. This candle here was bouncing around, went all the way down to 575, 550. We were easily able to get out. We lost a couple ticks. I told everybody as it was happening, I said, we added, it came down. I said, just get out of the trade, just like we talked about. Because if it wasn't going to close below the 05s, then it was going to be a problem. And if it closed above the 07s, it was going to be a bigger problem. And I said that, again, when we were waiting on this trade. And if you look here, as soon as it got above the 07s, boom, never got below and took off to the, in fact, it's still up there. And then we were going to buy up there, but we ended up shorting here. So, it was an okay day. So we're going to come back tomorrow and do it all over, and I'm sorry, Monday, do it all over again. Check out our free trial, www.futurestradingcoach.com. Check us out. We'll see you back on Monday, and have a great weekend, everybody.